You can feel it, can't you? That weight pressing down on your spirit, pulling you away from your dreams, your joy, your purpose. Negativity, it creeps in like a thief in the night, robbing you of your peace, your power. But what if I told you right here, right now, that you have the power to stop it? See, negativity isn't just in the air. It's in the words we hear, the people we keep, and the thoughts we feed. Tonight I'm here to tell you why it's time to stand guard over your heart and mind like your life depends on it, because it does. By the time you leave this room, you'll have the tools to protect yourself from negativity and unleash the unstoppable force within you. Everyday life offers us choices. Some are small, seemingly insignificant, while others feel monumental. But beneath every choice lies the same truth. You hold the power to decide what you allow into your life. Negativity thrives where permission is granted, where we fail to guard the gates of our mind and spirit. It's not just the big moments that shape us. It's the everyday decisions we make about the energy, the people, and the thoughts we welcome into our space. Think about it. What are you choosing to listen to? Who are you choosing to spend your time with? Every word you hear, every conversation you engage in, every environment you step into, it all has the power to either lift you higher or drag you lower. Negativity isn't just loud and obvious. Sometimes it's subtle, a quiet whisper of doubt, a sarcastic comment, a habit of focusing on the worst in situations. You know more, and without realizing it, we can start to absorb it. But here's the thing, you don't have to accept what doesn't serve you. You can choose differently. You can choose to feed your mind with thoughts that uplift, challenge, and inspire you. You can choose to surround yourself with people who reflect the best version of you back at you. The power is in your hands to be intentional about what you allow to take root in your mind and heart. The more you focus on the positive, the more your life begins to shift toward it. It doesn't mean you'll never face negativity, but it does mean you don't have to let it stick. You have the authority to decide what shapes your reality, and that power begins with your choices. Energy is contagious. Walk into a room filled with laughter, joy, and purpose, and you'll feel lighter, more inspired, almost as if the positivity is lifting you off the ground. But walk into a space weighed down by criticism, complaints, or bitterness, and it's like the air itself feels heavier. That's the power of the energy around you. It seeps into your spirit, shaping how you think, feel, and act, often without you even realizing it. The people you allow into your life play a significant role in creating that energy. Every conversation, every interaction leaves an imprint on your mindset. Some people are builders. They'll pour into you, encourage you, and remind you of your potential. Others are drainers, pulling you into their negativity, leaving you feeling depleted and doubting yourself. You may not always be able to control who you encounter, but you can absolutely decide who gets to stay in your life. They can add value or take down and take away. As I said, adding those people a byproduct of your time most certainly does drain your life. Your environment matters just as much. Think about the places you spend the most time, your home, your workplace, your social circles. Are they filled with hope, possibility, and growth? Or are they breeding grounds for doubt, frustration, and negativity? The energy of your surroundings has a way of influencing your outlook. A supportive environment inspires you to aim higher, while a toxic one can hold you back from even trying. It's not just about others, though. The energy you bring to the table matters too. When you radiate positivity, you attract it back. But when you entertain negative energy, whether it's gossip, self-doubt, or blame, you invite more of the same. Every day you have the chance to choose the energy you engage with and create a space that feeds your growth and empowers you. Negativity rarely announces itself with fanfare. It doesn't come pounding on your door. It slips in quietly, uninvited, through the small cracks in your life. It could be a passing comment that lingers in your mind, a small doubt that snowballs into insecurity, or a seemingly harmless habit that slowly pulls you away from your goals. This is why self-awareness is your greatest shield. Without it, negativity can take root and grow before you even notice it's there. To protect yourself, you must learn to recognize the signs early. Pay attention to how you feel after certain interactions or activities. Do you leave feeling energized and motivated, or do you feel drained and discouraged? That emotional response is your mind's way of signaling whether something is feeding your spirit or depleting it. Self-awareness allows you to catch these moments and address them before they can do harm. Your thoughts are another area where negativity can creep in unnoticed. It starts with one critical voice in your head, one moment of comparison, or one assumption about your worth. Left unchecked, these thoughts grow louder, shaping how you see yourself and the world. But when you're aware of your mental patterns, you can challenge these thoughts, replace them with affirmations of truth, and refuse to give negativity a foothold in your mind. Self-awareness also helps you set boundaries. When you know what builds you up and what tears you down, you become better at saying no to the things that don't align with your well-being. You learn to protect your time, your energy, and your peace. Being aware doesn't mean avoiding challenges or pretending negativity doesn't exist. It means knowing yourself well enough to face it without letting it consume you. The most powerful voice you will ever hear is the one inside your own mind. It's always there, narrating your thoughts, shaping your emotions, and influencing your decisions. That voice has the ability to build you up or tear you down depending on what you allow it to say. The challenge is that many of us let this inner voice run on autopilot, unaware of how often it drifts into negativity, self-doubt, and fear. But if you constantly feed your mind with negativity, whether it's from the outside world or your own insecurities, your inner voice begins to mirror that. It starts to question your abilities, focus on your flaws, and replay moments of failure like a broken record. Over time, it becomes your harshest critic, creating barriers that hold you back from reaching your full potential. But just as you can train your body to grow stronger, you can train your inner voice to become your greatest ally. It starts with paying attention to the dialogue happening in your mind. What do you say to yourself when you face a challenge? How do you respond internally when something doesn't go as planned? Self-awareness is the first step, but transformation comes when you actively rewrite the script. Replace thoughts of doubt with affirmations of possibility. Speak to yourself with the same kindness, encouragement, and belief that you would offer a close friend. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what you're capable of achieving. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about creating a mindset that supports your growth and resilience. The world will always have opinions, and life will always throw challenges your way. But when your inner voice is rooted in strength, positivity, and truth, it becomes the most powerful tool you have to rise above any negativity. Negativity isn't just an inconvenience. It's a danger that can silently erode your potential and peace if you let it stay unchecked. It doesn't always feel threatening at first. It might appear as harmless venting, a casual complaint, or a minor grudge. But over time, negativity has a way of settling in, becoming a habit, and influencing how you view yourself, others, and the opportunities in your life. Tolerating it, even in small amounts, creates an environment where it can grow and take over. When negativity is allowed to linger, it starts to shape your mindset. You begin to see problems instead of possibilities, setbacks instead of lessons, and challenges as insurmountable obstacles. It clouds your judgment and convinces you that the world is working against you. This mental state not only drains your energy, but also limits your ability to take action and move forward. It can cause you to miss out on opportunities simply because you're too focused on what might go wrong instead of what could go right. Negativity also has a way of spreading. It impacts the way you communicate with others, the way you approach your goals, and the way you handle adversity. If you let it stay, it seeps into your relationships, making them tense and draining. It affects your work, slowing your progress and dimming your creativity. And most dangerously, it chips away at your self-belief. Allowing negativity to remain in your life is like leaving a small crack in a dam. At first, it seems manageable, but over time, that crack widens and the floodwaters break through, causing damage that's much harder to repair. The key is recognizing the signs early and taking action to protect your peace and your purpose. So here's my question. Are you ready to protect your power? Are you ready to rise above the noise and negativity that's been holding you back? This isn't just about living a good life. It's about living your best life. And that life starts when you draw the line and say, no more. No more negativity, no more doubt, no more distractions. Protect yourself from negativity because your dreams, your joy, your purpose, they're worth fighting for. Now go out there and build the life you were born to live.